So for our color wheel, you're gonna set it up by drawing something that looks like this. It's 3 concentric circles, basically like a target sign, with 12 slices made up of 11 lines. And it should be taped to your board and have your name up on the top. So I've got this one ready to go for class. So I'm just gonna show you how to do it on a blank piece of paper for now. The canvas paper, though, I do want to mention, has a correct front and a back. It's very hard to see in this video, but hopefully the description will make sense. Do you see how you can see the weave of the thread? Canvas is basically just cotton woven together. And the front side is going to have a white coating on it that looks like a white paint, but it's a primer called gesso. The back does not have that coating. So you can see the strings, right? The cotton threads that are woven in that under-over pattern not much more clearly, but more clearly, they aren't coated with the gesso. It has a softer feel on the back. The front is a little bit coarser. If you're not sure, just ask, because it does matter which side you paint on. So be sure to figure that out before you even start making your marks. So now on this piece of paper, you're going to be doing it on canvas paper. This is what it would look like. You've got a compass and you've got a protractor, and you'll have some sort of straight edge. You could use this as a straight edge, or just like anything, that has an edge. It's just a piece of mat board that's cut. So first thing is to find the center of the paper, which you can guess. So I'm going to say right here is the center. And I'm going to line up the point of the compass with the center and stretch out the pencil side close to the edge of the paper. Notice that I'm starting at portrait, not landscape, because if I stretched it all the way out as much as I could here, the circle's going to go off the page. So I'm just stretching it to have a radius that goes about to the edge of the paper on the short side. Then I'm just going to turn the paper and leave the compass in place. And that gives me a pretty good circle. It's not perfect, but I'm not concerned about that. I just want to have 3 circles, the next one smaller, and the next one smaller than that. And I'm just squeezing the compass inward so that the lines get closer together. Okay, so it might look something like that. The actual size of these doesn't matter a whole lot. Just try to get them relatively even. After that, I can take my protractor, and these crosshairs at the center, I'm just going to line up with the center mark that I made at the beginning, and take that pencil again and mark it every 30 degrees. So 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. Flip it around, flip the protractor around, and line up the 0, the center, and the 180. And then just mark the other degrees. So 0 is already marked, then 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, and 180 is already marked. Then I'm just going to connect the dots. So I could do it with this. It's not quite long enough, so I'm going to take this bigger straight edge that I have, and I'm going to line up the tick marks that are across from each other and that go through the center mark. And going through that center mark is going to be the key, otherwise they won't be even slices. And this part should go by pretty quickly, and then we're just going to number them 1 through 12, just so that it's easier to follow with the next steps once you get the paint out. Okay, and then just decide what's going to be the top. You could be like this, could be like this, does not matter. And so if this is now the top, And here's my center line. The one that's to the right of the center line is now going to be 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm going to put my name on it. First and last. Okay. Got any questions? Just let me know.